Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're safe, you and your family are doing well. Today, our episode is about Guyanese bread. Today we're going to bake Guyanese flat bread. So let's go. So now we're going to start to get the water ready. I have the water with the sugar and the yeast. So we need the sugar and the water to activate the yeast. So what I have here is a 1 1/4 cup of warm water, and we're going to put a 1/4 cup of sugar inside. We're going to stir this up, and when it's all melted, we're going to add the yeast inside, and then we're going to leave that for like 15 minutes for it to activate. So the water is all ready, so I'm just going to add, it's 1 tablespoon of dry yeast, or a packet if you have a packet. And then you just throw that in, and you let this do its thing. So while the yeast is doing its thing there, we're going to start to get the flour ready. So we're doing 3 cups of flour. I use regular flour. And then we're going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of the salt in it. We're going to mix that up. I know a lot of people, they do regular bread, and I don't know how they do, but for me, I'm going to add some butter. You can add a 1/4 cup of butter. You don't have to. Or, me, I have 1/2 cup of butter. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the butter into it. Because when you add the butter, it gives a buttery taste. You can use a fork to do this. Me, I don't mind getting my hands dirty actually. When you're baking, just do it. So this way you crumble the butter into the flour. You make until it becomes like beads inside. So I'll keep doing that for now. The flour is ready. As you can see, here we have the yeast, and it's all activated. So what I do is I make a hole in the middle of the bowl, and then we're just gonna throw this in. Now you can do this by hand. You can start with a spoon or something like that, or you just start to just mix it in slowly. The yeast and the water is all mixed in. So now we're gonna get our hands a little bit dirty, because we have to knead this. So now we're going to knead this. I'm going to keep doing it like this. Fold, push, fold, push. I'm going to keep doing this for like 10 minutes. So I've been kneading this now for like 10 minutes or so. And how do you know when it's ready? Like you see, it's so different than when I first took it out of the bowl. That's why it's actually, I actually like to do this. I'll tell you a little story. The first time, like you see me doing videos on how to bake bread, but my first attempt at baking bread was a disaster. I didn't even know that the yeast had to be alive or it could get I had yeast that were expired. Now, be careful. If your yeast is expired, it's gonna die and then it's not gonna work. And that's what happened to me. My first loaf of bread, you could have built a house with it. It's like a cement block, how hard it was. So there, I'll just throw some oil, because you don't want the bread to stick in the bowl. So you put some oil in it. No, I'm going to do this again. Then you put it in the center. Rub some oil on top. So what I did was, because it's winter in Montreal, so it's cool, you're supposed to put this in a warm, dry place, dark place. So I'm just gonna cover this. What I did was, I put the oven on at like 180 degrees for it to just warm up. And I shut off the oven. And we'll just put this there for now. And we leave that there for 1 hour. And then we'll come back and see how it works. So it's time now to check if the flour is coming up. Oh, I think this is amazing. I think it's this. Now look at that. Now look at that. Smells so good. So you have to punch it down. So now I'm going to keep doing this again for, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in between there. I'll see how it looks. This is perfect actually. So we're gonna roll it out. So what do we have here? One. So we'll do 1. So now we're gonna make 3 strings. So I made 3 strips here, 3 rolls. I'm going to try to do this well because I'm not that good at braiding. So we're going to take this one, we're going to go there, and this one, there, this one here. And you try to go as tight as possible. Okay, so here we have a grease pan. So we're just going to gently put it over into the pan. And we're going to put this back into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'll take it out of the oven, so because we have to put the oven on. Whoa, this is, yeah, it's okay, it's nice. Hold on a second. Let me just put the oven on. So we'll set this at 350 and we'll bake that for after. Now look at that. So we'll keep covering it. When the oven is ready, we'll put it in. So we'll check it. The bread was baking in the oven. So we're gonna just baste it with some butter. So it's gonna get darker, but it's cooked, and that's it. This is Guyanese Plait bread. It reminds me, my father had a store in this village called Belladrum on the west coast of Berbice, and there was this woman that was living, I was very small, on the Fraser Dam going down. I think her name was Mrs. Bentic, I'm not sure. And she used to bake homemade bread, and it used to look like that. So here's the bread, now it's cooled off. I'm going to cut it so we can see how it is inside. Look how beautiful that is. And it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. So that's my episode for Guyanese Plait bread. It was a good experience. I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully you'll keep watching, because I have episodes coming about butter flaps and curry lamb and stuff like that. So please watch all my videos, and I thank you very much. You have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Thank you.